Now, we're always hearing about the narcissists who do not care. They don't care what you think, right? But what about the narcissist who does care to a certain extent? The ones who somewhat fear their husband or their wife. Now, these narcissists, they will do things to appease them, their partner, as to not make their partner too upset at them. Even though their partner may walk on eggshells, narcissists walk on eggshells too. So if they have a husband or a wife who can be suspicious of them due to things they're doing or due to things in the history, because they don't want to be found out about lying or anything like that, they will act accordingly because they won't want to do anything to alert them. Like, let's say their routine, for instance. They will try or they will stick to their routine because, of course, if they're doing anything outside of their routine, then that's when their spouse is going to be like, you don't normally do this, you don't normally do that. And if they're suspicious of them already or have been in the past, then they're already aware of what it is their partner would do or wouldn't do. So the narcissist, the clever ones, are not going to be silly and do anything outside of their routine. You know, even when it comes to money, now we all know narcissists lie about money a lot. So they'll even hide money from you and things like this and make sure you don't find out. You know, again, because they don't want to be questioned. Now, this narcissist particularly, the reason why they're doing all these things and why they walk on eggshells to a certain extent is because they have a huge fear of being abandoned. And they need to keep their spouse, of course, for their own reasons. You know, and what are these reasons? Well, each narcissist is different, but it could be financial gain. You know, another big one is image, to how they look to friends and family and society. If they're in a certain line of work, they could find it easier being married because this gives some people the appearance of being more trustworthy as they're a family man or woman, right? And a ring can do that to some people. And it can fool some people because they've got the image of, you know, they're married. Also, they don't have to be alone and they have access to regular company, sex, and someone to use, of course, as a punching bag, because we all know narcissists need one of those. They could want to even prove to previous suppliers, their previous partners, that they're not the problem because, look, I am married. You know, they managed to find someone who wanted to marry them, so they can't have been the problem, right? They could want someone to cook and wash their clothes, provide them with children. The list is endless. There are so many reasons, and each narcissist will have their own. But if they're holding on tightly to a marriage, you bet they're gaining something from it, because it's never about love. It's never been about love, and it will never be about love, because narcissists don't know how to love. You know, it's never about the other person. It's only ever about what they can get from that person. They're not genuine. So they're gaining something from them. But, you know, just count your lucky stars that it's not you anymore if you have gotten out, whether you walked out or you got discarded. You know, because one thing you have to realise is a narcissist can leave you after 1 year, 5 years, 15 years, 25 years. They do not care. It is always going to be about the narcissist. In the narcissist's mind, it's like, what do you do for me? What are you providing for me? How am I gaining from you? If the narcissist knows they are gaining from you, whether it's money, image, comfort, security, you're staying. If they're not, you're going. It's as simple as that. We're all on borrowed time. And the narcissist also gets more miserable with age. So good luck to the person that they want long term. And count your lucky stars that it's not you anymore.